Alrighty. So I have Shauna here from, do you want to introduce yourself, Shauna?
Supporting Sparks with Shauna.
Yes. And this is a very short video because Shauna has come into the Press Play community just halfway through this year and she's going to talk about that now. And I want for anyone listening to be inspired by her story and to see that there's so much opportunity and creativity and passion and if you want to do it. So the first thing I want to do is, Shauna, as I say, you came into the Press Play community just halfway through this year
Yeah.
with summer.
Mhm.
And you've done a lot of our courses. So do you want to give a sort of background of what you've trained, the course you've done under Pretzel Play?
Yes, so I started off and I did the program for preschool toddlers.
Yeah.
And it
Boutique
was on,
program?
yeah, and it was online and it was great because I could just tap into it when I had time. And that is kind of the first when I was like, I need a bit of confidence with parent and toddler groups because in my background, I'm very confident with adults
Mhm.
and talks like that. But when it's combined, I wanted that just a bit more reassurance, and
Yeah.
that gave me that reassurance.
Yeah.
And the thing, the face-to-face masterclass came up with
Yeah.
yourself.
So the
Uh,
first thing you done with us was
yeah,
the online petite program, and it's
yeah,
always online, and it works
yeah,
really well. And loads of our
perfect.
girls do it, and it's gorgeous about holistic play and that presence and connection.
Yeah,
Yes, very good. And then yes, you came face
yeah.
to face in the summer.
Yes, for the masterclass, and it was fantastic. And it just gave me like lots of ideas, a lot of confidence leaving, just how to lead these sessions with kids, um, and then I just kind of ran with it. I just went with doing two different kind of programs. Yes, the parent and child, and promoting that connection and just that space to play, but with a real good reason behind it
Mhm.
the sessions with the older kids, but I do welcome parents to stay if you meet a child after pace, um and I went with that just I think that was like September, August. I can't
Yeah.
even remember
So
now.
you've done the
Yeah.
masterclass because we don't really host face to face, maybe
No,
once, sometimes twice a year. And there was, I
yeah.
think there was like 12 of yous, and you also meet a group of like-minded women from throughout Ireland, and you
Yeah.
have the whole day to chat and eat and plan and feel creative and have permission, don't you, to sort of allow yourself to think.
Definitely.
That's really important.
Definitely gave me that place to just right, what am I going to do with this? And it all happened in that day, honestly. And I just left, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to do this now, you
Yeah,
know. And I did that,
yeah.
So it was so good to get that, just that interaction, that connection, but also leaving with like such reassurance and confidence. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can do
Yeah.
this,
Well,
Yeah,
that's what you done. Like
yeah,
you're taught everything about insurance, how to brand, how
yeah,
to market yourself, because there's no point doing all these trainings if you aren't going to tell people and get work, and how we encourage that. And it's all heart-centered, impactful work, isn't it? So it's not like shady business or anything. You feel so good, don't you?
yeah, because it comes from people's hearts, and like you just you know yeah, it's great. It's so good.
And you've come from being an employee, and
Yeah,
you weave this around your life and you're a mum.
yeah,
So you then launched yourself. Explain how that feels, because often that can be really scary for women.
yeah. So the first thing I did actually was I took a photo of myself at the end of the master class and I put it on like my personal page, just like, just saying like I've been thinking about doing this for years.
Yeah.
I just went, I'm doing it. And then I set up my business page, supporting Sparks with Shauna, and I just explained my why, what will be coming up, and next thing like people started to follow me, and I was like, oh my god, people really align with this,
Mhm.
not only like yes, obviously parents, but also just like-minded people that are doing the same thing.
Mhm.
Out there, and it's really just a good, really really good. So yeah, and then I just eventually I put out dates for my workshops for kids and parents, and then later on ones with just the kids can come by themselves, and I just worked that round my life.
Mhm. Ebb and flow of the
Yeah,
season life you're in. Yeah.
yeah. like I just did it like once a month, and that's what worked for me at the time. And yeah, and my the people that came really enjoyed it. The feedback was, again, just spurred me on. Then I was like, okay, I need to keep at this. So yeah, that's how it all started. But yeah, it just fits around my life so great
Yeah.
at the moment.
And
Yeah.
I always talk about it's like a one and done investment, any of the courses. And
Yeah.
then I like the stuff I'm teaching you, I've taught from 2017, nothing changes.
So,
Society's moved so fast, but emotional intelligence, wellness, all that for children stays the same. It's the same principles.
yeah.
And that's gorgeous. Like you're not having to spend loads of money. It's really about that present moment, regulation, the environment, teaching and letting them leave with that tool belt. You've
Yeah.
also had organizations, you don't need a name, but you've had different people then come with funding to get you in
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
lots of leads that way, which is amazing. And that's really good that there then says they can get funding to get you in. And we cover a lot in the training. So
Yeah. Yeah. And then yeah, I put myself out there to schools, community settings, and there's lots of different kind of flows of funding that people can tap into.
yeah,
And that's what I've been doing recently, just going into schools. It can be during school time or after schools. And yeah, and it's completely funded. Like, and the school, it's not out, parents don't have to pay for the after school club or during the school. It's just, you know, the funding's there, and it's great that the schools are now reaching out to me.
mhm,
And yeah, so it's fantastic. And again,
amazing.
the it's just seeing what the kids get out of it is fantastic. But I also like to like tap into I always give like a parent guide at the end of my sessions, because I want the parents to know what their kids are doing, but also what can the parents do to support them at
Yeah,
home, just to keep the rhythm going.
yeah,
And I found that was really good too.
yeah,
So I'm still, yes, face to face with the kids, but the parents are still getting that
yeah,
support that's
that's
so
amazing.
needed in this day of age.
And and I know, and I practice parent family workshops. Like I have a mother-daughter one this
Yeah,
weekend. We're doing the father or son and mother one in January, and that's still really, really important. Still very under-serviced. There's not enough
yeah,
of that. I want to go myself. So yeah, link in with the parents. Parents want it. We're so busy. We need to carve out that time and also have the tools. So that's amazing what you're doing.
yeah.
So if someone's watching this before we finish off and they would love to train and they have never done anything else. They've never had a business. They've never had a Facebook page. They've never took money from an organization to exchange for what they offer. What would you say to someone that's sort of thinking about this for years? I have people that be in the space for a long time and just never feel they have the confidence. What would you say, Shauna?
I was that person, like 100%. Like, I mean, this idea of mine been in my head for about, I would easily say 5 years,
Mhm.
you know, but it just took me just going for it, and just, giving yourself a chance, you
Yeah,
know, say, find your brave, and it will be so worth it.
yeah,
And sometimes, like, I spend an hour, like, it just fills your heart,
yeah.
like you're
God.
doing such a difference. And that's what I felt was missing in my life. Like, I was nearly treating the symptom, you know, of kids' anxiety and everything. But now
Yeah.
I'm getting to the root. Do you know
And
the
they also get to play and be creative and hold space for kids that love it. And you see gorgeous moments. It is, as you said, it's very addictive. It's
it,
so lovely. And it's just the best work. It doesn't feel like work. You love it. And you get your own tribe of people. It's
yep,
really hard to explain. But as I say, if you have the call, it's always there. It doesn't go away because you obviously know deep down you can make a difference in your community and beyond. So
yeah.
that's amazing.
People just
I
go
think
for it. Yeah.
Shauna, even you coming into Pretzel Play, like the foundation one, I always tell people do it. It's online, it's 90 minutes, it's endorsed by an early years expert. You'd kind of figure out if you like that style or not, without a high risk of training and having to submit things. So that would be what I would always say to any mum
Yeah.
or women that are kind of on the periphery about this, and that's kind of
Yeah.
the best way,
Not
would you
at
say?
a your cost either. So you can then know that you align with this work
Yeah.
at that level, at foundation level. And then yeah, but if you've got that like in you, that passion in you, and you want to make a difference, like, yeah, just honestly just go for it. Yeah.
Amazing. And yes, and also, as I say, I'm very much the background, like you WhatsApp me, the
Yeah.
lady WhatsApp me, there's the Facebook group for the masterclass.
Yeah.
we're all supporting each other, and this work can never be oversaturated
No.
because not one person can serve every three, four, five, right up to teens in Northern Ireland, in Ireland, and the UK, and we can't serve every single day, every single evening. So we share it out and we work, as I say, around our season of life, our ebb and flow. Some
Yeah.
like pause, do it at the summer, in the winter. Some do it consistently after school. You work it around your life, and that's what I love. It gives women options and freedom and flexibility and creativity. Playful, isn't it?
And we haven't even mentioned about now the Glow Girls.
Yes, you're also trained in the Gluggies, which we nearly need to do a separate
Yeah.
thing because that's a whole separate. But yes, so Shauna is like, as I say, the unicorns in Pretzel Play. They come in and they do all the trainings.
Yeah.
And I love that they stay around and then they do amazing work.
Yeah.
So I'm eternally thankful for that. So yeah, thank you so much. For anyone watching, share what your social media is because it's really, I hate to say it, but it is the yellow pages.
It
That's
is.
how you get work. That's how you put yourself out there. That is the normal of today.
Yeah.
So yeah, share out how people
Yeah.
can.
You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, Supporting Sparks with Shauna, and like all my contact details are in there. Email, WhatsApp. I'm available, and yeah, and you can click on that, and you can see my background, my why, and what I'm doing at the moment. And yeah, so
That's amazing,
yeah.
Shauna.
Mhm.
All right, I'm just gonna stop recording.
Yeah.